Am I responding to, what's up with me responding to Busy? I gotta be honest with you, I'm not responding to any of these niggas. Bruh, every day I launch my Twitter, a nigga this to me, dog. Yo, all my responses will be on my mumble rap tape. That's a fact. Everybody just, yo, even a guy who I like, Southside today. I'll pull up his tweet. Yo, I love Southside from 808 Mafia. That's one of my favorite producers. Every time I hear Southside, I want to be like, I mean, that shit's just Southside. I love that. I love his drop. He was dissing me today. He was mad as fuck. Mikewill still mad at me. I don't know what's going on with Mikewill. Hold on. Let me pull up his sizzle. First, I've been a big fan of Southside. But also, you know, I realize, man, I'm just in that position where niggas is going to take aim. I take it more as a compliment now. You know what I mean? Unless they're on some shit like, yeah, when I see you, I'm going to slap you and all that. You know what I mean? If niggas just think they don't like my musical taste or they don't like that I critiqued whatever or they don't think I acknowledge whatever, I could take that. You know what I mean? Listen, heavy is a head that wears a crown. You feel me? I'd rather they be talking about me more than somebody else. So I'm straight. I am not really that mad about it. But I do fuck with Southside a lot. Let me, and musically, again, I don't have to be friends with these guys. You know what most of y'all think? And I'm not just randomly bringing up Drake. I'm just giving y'all the example because Drake has been the most public one recently. Drake says, yo, act dip for my life. I don't rate you like that. Try to get shot, something like that. And everybody's running with it. And for me, I'm like, you know what that tells me? Homie's been watching me. And if you watch me on YouTube or watch me, period, like, I clown on Drake a lot. I've been clowning on Drake. One of my first Drake videos, and I've always been a huge Drake fan. Take Care is a person classic to me. One of my first big Drake videos, I was like, Drake is a simp king. And I was clowning him for how he was DMing. Like, the nigga used to send fucking haikus to hoes on Instagram. And I was like, Drake, you're Drake. You're not supposed to, like, fucking, like, convince these bitches to fuck. Like, you're supposed to just tell them, like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? First name, greatest, last name ever, and just pipe these hoes. So I used to be clowning him on YouTube, and I still criticize him a lot. So again, for me, as long as niggas ain't coming with, and I'll go to the Casanova thing in a minute. As long as niggas ain't coming with a, yeah, when I see you, I'm slapping. Yo, listen, I joke on everybody. Actually, most of the people y'all think are my friends, that's how we tolerate each other. I'm gonna clown you. If Yachty calls me, we clown each other. If Ugly God calls me, we clown each other. If Tekashi calls me, we clown each other. When me and X, we talked the other night. He played me a lot of songs. I believe they'll be on his album. We clown each other. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? Like, however, for the World Wide Web, nobody gives a fuck about me clowning Drake on YouTube or me clowning anybody. But the minute they respond, that's what I was telling y'all. It's the barking at the moon effect. That's why I don't respond to certain people, right? Like, of course, nobody gives a fuck, Akademiks, if you, I won't say diss Drake, but you clown Drake all day on YouTube. The minute he says one thing to you, you're done. You feel me? Same thing with some of these people coming at me, right? Like, nobody really gives a fuck other than you and like 10 people, or y'all constantly calling me out. When I respond, now it's back and forth. That's how I got myself in some problems in, what is it, December? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let me pull up his tweet. Here we go. Look at this, bro. And by the way, Southside's my guy. I like his production. Don't mean we're friends. I like his production, so I'll never knock his production. Same with Mikewill. Anyway, Mikewill, he watched Everyday Struggle, and pretty much Michael's whole thing was that, yo, Akademiks, bro. So this was my take on the Ray Shrimmer thing. I said, I'm not gonna lie, and we watch the shit on stream. We listen to it on stream. I said, man, I can't listen to like 50 minutes of not 50 minutes, but like 45 fucking songs, not on the album. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I think there's a different discussion to be had, and when it comes upon Everyday Struggle, I want to have that discussion there too. But I mean, we could have it here too. I believe how we listen to albums have changed. We gotta change it. Chris Brown dropped a 45-track album, bro. And back in the day, and I did say probably on YouTube, like, you used to just play a song, you play a CD, or you play it from one to the end, and you could vibe out to the whole thing because it wasn't that fucking lengthy. Now these niggas are putting out real, like, these shit's a real playlist. Like, it's so fucking long. So I'm thinking about just the listening experience. Yo, if y'all give me 3 albums as one, so I'm thinking an album usually is at least 12 songs. So 312 is 36. I don't want to listen to no project with 36 songs. I don't care if Drake giving it to me, Michael Jackson giving it to me. Shit. I mean, maybe if you... I know, like, people like Pac and all those, the double app, but I ain't trying to listen to all that shit, man. Yo, give me 15 songs. Because what we're seeing now, and all respect due to the Migos, what we're seeing now is that niggas has just put out everything they fucking recorded. There's no more quality control, no pun intended. Niggas ain't putting out their best 15 songs. Niggas is putting out anything they got in the studio. So I'm listening to the goddamn, and this is what I was saying, the whole listening experience probably got to change, because you listen to 45 songs and you pick 7 dope ones. 7 dope ones out of 45. I'm not going back to listen to the rest of those fucking 38. I'm listening to the 7 dope ones and I'm going to just keep it going. I'm going to make my own playlist. Now, maybe that's how music is going to, but I'm still thinking on some, when you call this your album, give us the quality. Don't just throw everything out there. Now, do I think, or do I know Ray Shremmer's project is not going to be quality over quantity? I don't know. However, I would rather them just break all that up, because I do think it's 2 things. I think it's a way to disguise these guys putting out their solo projects, right? With the group project, of course. And I think it's a little bit distracting. So I said on Everyday Struggle, I ain't really that excited about it. I'm still not that excited about hearing all that packaged together. Am I excited for a Sway Lee solo album? Yes. Do I want to hear what Slim Jimmy got to say on his solo album? I really want to see, because I think he's the underdog. I like him. Do I want to hear Shrem Live 3? Yes. But I want him to be a separate project. That's just a personal fan thing. Michael made it, and this usually tells me, his response told me that, man, maybe somebody over Interscope, there's something behind the scenes that probably got him so triggered by my remarks, because I never called it whack. And he was like, who are you to say whatever. And I'm like, so clearly you're mad at the critique, which tells me you don't want, and I think he tried to explain by saying you have a platform and blah, blah. Yeah, nigga, my platform is not to dick ride your content. My platform is to tell people what I think. So if I don't like it, I tell people I don't like it. I'm not starting a campaign saying nobody likes it. Nigga, I don't like that packaging. I don't like it. I got a platform. I don't like it. Right? So he caught feelings. I did address him because he had said something. I addressed him back on Everyday Struggle saying, dude, you caught feelings. Okay, clearly. When you're tweeting somebody talking about who are you, and I'm like, I'm the person who you listen to his talk show and then found him on Twitter to tweet. And plus, me and him, we've talked on the phone before. I don't know exactly why he's in his feelings. I'm just being honest with you. So anyway, I said all that bullshit to say he tweeted this today, because I guess he just saw my response, and he said this. He says, whoa, just seeing this, I would like to correct DJ Ride a Gimmick. That's not that bad. I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you a little +5 for that, Michael. That's a funny playoff. He says, Willie, the CEO, is in his bag. Far from his feelings, I asked the question, were you throwing shade? Well, when you asked the question, you were throwing shade. You said, you said, Akademiks, were you throwing shade at me on your struggle show? Now, I know it's a playoff word, but you're low-key trying to play the show. And then you continue with like 3 other tweets talking about who am I? Being honest, right? Because I responded to your tweet about shade saying, why do you niggas think everything is shade? You get me? And you're like, who are you? Who am I to make a comment? I'm a fan. Y'all sell music to the fan, all right? All you industry niggas who try to pull the same ESPN bullshit they probably pull on Skip Bayless, you never played in the league. Nigga, shut the fuck up. You make music for fans. You're not making music for like your homie who's an engineer. You're making it for fans. I'm just one of the most influential fans. Live with it. That's just the facts. I'm sorry. If you feel I don't have the credentials, nigga, take my platform. You can't. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep it speaking. He says, and you tucked your tail, and that's all. What is he talking about, tucking my tail? He says, watch how you speak on the legend, peasant, Shrem Life 3 en route 100. What are you talking about? I could tell you're just saying a bunch of words to make yourself feel important. Sorry to tell you, man. Michael, you're a brilliant producer. Nobody knocked your production. That's why I know you're in your feelings. Nobody knocked your production. Nobody also said you're putting out whack shit. Nobody said it was going to be whack. Somebody just simply said, I don't want to hear 35, 40 songs on a project. Anybody today, if Drake says his next album got 35 songs, instantly I'm going to say, nigga, cut that shit down to 15 or 20, man. The fuck am I listening to 35 songs for? That means I gotta filter through the songs that ain't really lit to find the lit ones. Just put out the lit shit. You feel me? Yeah. And that was, by the way, if you ever watch my reviews, that was one of my big problems with Thug. Yo, Thug used to drop so much music, but he wasn't curating it with just the dope shit. I thought that really hurt him when it comes to sales. Like, remember before he linked up with Future, like him and Future did a collab album, Super Slimy, right? And that did great sales. Before that, he was dropping a bunch of like, No, My Name Is Jeffrey. He dropped Slime Season 1, 2, 3. He dropped Up. That's 4 tapes or 5 tapes or whatever. Tapes, album, whatever you call it, projects. And they didn't really sell well. All sold around like 30,000. And everybody thinks Thug is like that nigga. So him selling 30,000 was like, what's up with that? By the way, that might change now when Thug releases a solo album. I think he is a artist that goes well with streaming. So I expect to see bigger numbers from him. However, I was saying to him, I was like, I could take Slime Season 1, 2, and 3 and make a super dope album, like with all fucking hits. So my thing was like, yo, where is the quality control? Why are y'all just putting out music just to put it out? As a consumer, I'm thinking you're watering your shit down when you're just putting out too much. Okay? And that's just what it is. Anyway, so that's what Mike Will said. Then Sizzle. My guy Sizzle, bro. Again, by the way, I love both of these guys' production. I'm not copping please. It's just, you know what I mean? I could disagree with the nigga while not disrespecting him. Like, remember when me and Troy Ave used to have disagreements? Troy Ave was really average at that point. I call him average. You know what I mean? I'm not going to see somebody who's dope and because they don't agree with me, be like, yo, he's whack as fuck. No, that would be corny to say. Anyway, Southside says, quote, but he's sucking that. I won't say that word because trust me, I like being here. The F word rapper dick niggas kill. What the fuck? Quote, but he's sucking that F word rapper dick niggas kill me. Now, who's the F word rapper dick? Or who's the F word rapper? Because let's be honest. I just want to be honest with y'all, right? There's a lot of rappers who, and by the way, let me just translate it because I don't want people to think I'm even alluding to the word. F word clearly means homosexual. A lot of these rappers are acting homosexual. So you know what I mean? That use of that derogatory term right there, I'm not too sure if he's just trying to say he's not into homosexual acting rappers, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't refer to. Maybe he just doesn't like whoever he's talking about. Because I can't believe he has a problem with people who either act homosexual or maybe are homosexual. Because Young Thug came up wearing dresses and saying certain things that people would think he may not be straight. Okay? So I'm pretty sure, and Southside definitely worked with Young Thug, obviously, right? So clearly, I'm going to just assume that word is not him not fucking with homosexuals. He just probably doesn't fuck with that rapper. Whoever that rapper is, I'll leave that to y'all to pick it out.